We're in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen, between Shibbxyz and Distan on map Frost, I believe, and it's going to be the round of 16. We have exactly 16 signups here, so spawning in the top left position as our blue Terran player representing team Edification Empire, we have Distan. And in the bottom right, spawning as the red Zerg player representing FM Esports, we have Shibbxyz. And now, I'm still trying to work out if Distan is resident in the UK, but he's actually French, hence the name Distan, or if he was going to type distance and hit the enter key too early.
Every part of me hopes it's the latter story, because that would just be such a great way of it going.
And I think the French name Distan ends in T-A-I-N, although I could be wrong.
I don't speak any French, so I can't either clarify that you are indeed correct or if you're incorrect, but I want to talk a little bit about Frost for a minute, Jorasar.
If Todd's watching, he'll tweet and yell at me in just a second. We'll know.
Oh, look what I found on this map!
No way!
There's a Christmas tree and chests and stuff. Wow!
Okay,
Okay,
there's
so
chest gold under the Christmas tree, and it's right next to the Zerg base. That feels very imbalanced. Does the Terran get the same thing?
Wait, hang on. Where would it be? It would be like no.
I'm looking for it. So the Terran doesn't get it.
Wait, hang on. It would be like there.
Zerg Imba.
There's not even one down here. It's literally just there. There, Christmas tree.
Zerg seriously Imba. I am not pleased with this.
Yeah, this is OP. The bottom right base gets a Christmas tree.
And perfectly reflecting the final 4 at DreamHack. Ayo! Oh, that was a good tournament to watch, though, wasn't it?
That was a good tournament to cast as well. We were doing that, and of course, I like the fact that I called that. Obviously, Hyun was going to boss up the champagne.
Well, you say boss up the champagne. More like there were 10 seconds of awkward, oh god, is this going to happen again, followed by, oh thank god it wasn't as bad as last time. But I'm not sure going from horrifically bad to belatedly acceptable counts as bossing it up.
It does. I'm sorry, it does. He did it like a pro. And the fact he chugged half the bottle afterwards as well, like, that...
Okay, I did like the chugging bit. That was pretty boss mode, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
So guys, just want to update you with what's happening in this game so far. We have the natural expansion nearly complete now for Shibbxyz. We can see he's going for
a 3 roach rush.
It's going to be the 3 roach rush that we know and love so much. Shibbxyz, when he gets famous and starts winning all these international tournaments, Artosis and Apollo are going to be sat here going, what is this guy going for? Is this some sort of roach bane bust? We'll be sat there going, no guys, it's the 3 roach bust. How do you not know about this imba strategy? But he is going for, we've seen it really effective in the past, and as we can see back in Distan's base, he has got his natural expansion up and ready to go. Did spot the roach foreign, crucially as well, and it looks like he's not very walled off, so he's going to be using a marine as a stopgap in the meantime, hoping no one notices.
Yeah, that's fine. The marine can just sit there. He should be fine for the moment. Oh no, the orbital command's floating down. The barracks moving across, so the wall-off is going to get completed, but the roaches are already on their way, Jorasar. This 3 roach rush is always very scary to see.
It is indeed, and well, Distan's going to be getting a little bit of a shock, I suspect. In a moment, we have the reactor going down on the barracks. The bunker has not even started yet. There it goes now. But look how many Marines there are out on the field. There are 2 Marines to deal with 3 roaches and a Zergling. He's not going to have a good time at this natural expansion.
No, he really isn't, and it's kind of one of these deceptive builds. The 3 roaches, most people are like, what can 3 roaches do? Well, we are about to find out that actually they are incredibly infuriating, especially if these Marines get trapped out of position. The roaches not carrying on, they're just picking off the bunker. The Marines, they are trying to hide back, but already 2 SCVs down. The natural delay, this is delaying some muling and things like that. And of course, behind this Shibbxyz, he's just pumping out more and more drones.
Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous the amount of damage this can do. 3 SCVs killed already. The natural expansion has been forced to lift, and you're thinking, really? 3 roaches can actually accomplish this? Yes, they can, and they're going to force more SCVs to come over and repair the supply depots. More SCVs going down, trying to repair, and Distan is falling apart as Shibbxyz hits 50 supply versus 23. This is this is impressive stuff coming out of Shibbxyz. He really makes this work, and it looks like most of his opponents just don't know how to deal with this. A supply depot even going to go down. 9 workers killed this game. Shibbxyz's lost 25 resources this game, Adults, to 641.
Oh, there is a tank out though now, and that should spell the end of this push, but honestly, killing 9 workers is definitely worthwhile. Shibbxyz taking his 3rd hatch here, getting up a 2nd gas geyser, and in terms of the drone count, it's 39 to 15. That
no,
is
it's
huge.
49 to 17. A huge round just came down as well. This is looking ridiculous now. Those 3 roaches are so cost effective at the beginning of the game for Shibby that he is effectively miles ahead of Distan at this point.
Now, Shibbxyz also taking his 3rd base. He's fully saturated at his natural. He can actually nearly saturate his 3rd straight away, and it's still droning like a beast. Speed is delayed though, but then for Distan, his stim pack is massively delayed. It's only just starting now. His natural only really just starting to get some stuff coming out, and of course the siege tank being forced. The factory's not doing anything else now, just kind of sitting there having a bit of a fun time, but this is all kind of bumps in the build, and of course for game 1 of a best of 3, things going very nicely for Shibbxyz, especially with his double evolution chamber now coming down as well.
Right, now let's have a little think about things that are going right for Distan right now, because at the end of the day, he's still in the game, he hasn't lost. He's got the bunker down on the low ground, we can see some supply depots being put in front of it, really good to reduce the surface area on that. That siege tank is in a sublime position on the high ground to prevent any further roach aggression, so that's great. He will be able to macro up on 2 bases without any trouble whatsoever, at least for now. His big problem right now is his SCV count. He's only up to 26 versus 64 of his opponent, and this is at the 9-minute 20-second mark. You really want to be at about the 40-45 point, ideally, as a Terran player right about now. And Distan just hasn't been able to macro up the way he would have wanted to, possibly because he may not have been producing SCVs constantly during that roach aggression as well. It's very easy for that to just lose you 8 to 10 workers, and you think, well, they haven't been killed. What's gone wrong there? And between that and the number of workers killed by those roaches, that's really what's setting him behind right now. So he needs to keep pumping out those SCVs. Once Stim is done, if he can get some medevacs out on the field as well, which he's currently doing, he can start winning a couple of skirmishes and start narrowing the gap to Shibbxyz, especially since Shibbxyz currently supply blocked.
Yeah, Shibbxyz needs to clear that supply block. Got 8 overlords on the way out. He does have overlord speed done as well, so he's going to be able to get some really good scouting information when he wants to go flying in. Also for Distan, he does have +1 on its way, so while 1-1 is being researched at the moment by Shibbxyz, at least Distan's not falling completely out of the upgrade race, which will make things very important going into the mid and late stages of this game. The Baning Nest has been completed for Shibbxyz here, but currently he hasn't started up speed yet. He does have his lair down just though, so got to keep an eye out for that. But ooh, a lot of Zerglings on the way, as well as quite a few spines.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice to put the spine crawlers down. I'm not sure. I think this is necessary for Shibbxyz because he's getting his spire down as well, but these spine crawlers just seem like they could be a macro hatch or even a 4th base right now, because he knows that Distan has to really hole up and try and turtle. And as a result, I just don't see these spine crawlers being that useful unless he's going to be putting them maybe behind the mineral line to sort of stave off drops and stuff like that. The problem is, this double drop that's coming in from Distan is going to get spotted. And look at all these lings and banelings already there. It's just, not a lot can be done.
Yeah, there's 2 spore coolers and 3 spore coolers, should I say. 1 medevac gets taken out very quickly. That's the sort of damage you don't want. Shibbxyz there with the circling straight away to pick up the 2nd one. 2 more spore coolers there. This medevac, I don't know if he can even get away. It's just going to be able to with 8 health, but if a queen comes over, he will be able to get taken out.
Okay, ouch. So that was so this is Shibbxyz basically doing the Zerg equivalent of Goody right now. He built all these spore crawlers and all these spine crawlers to say, look, I never want to have to deal with a drop in the entirety of this game. He spent basically about 1,000 minerals on them, and he has successfully thwarted a double drop for no losses. But I guess as he gets a little bit more experience, he'll probably end up dumping those minerals elsewhere.
Yeah, we do have a big push though on its way forward. 1 Zergling running in first to make sure that there ain't no Widow Mines. We'll see 1. Oh, did the Widow Mine trigger? No, it didn't.
Dude, what is that creature?
This thing right here.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
That's an Artosilope. Oh, I get it. Oh, you're so funny. It's an Artosilope. I like it. It looks pretty scary, actually.
It looks like some kind of Archon. In a strange kind of a way.
Between
you know what I mean?
A deer and a witch doctor from Diablo 3.
Exactly.
That looks incredible. And now we have a couple more links coming in from Shibby. If we take a look, by the way, guys, at Shibby's map vision right now, it's looking pretty swish. He's got Overlords almost everywhere. He's got Mutas coming in now to deal a little bit of harassment damage. And that gigantic group of Lings and Banelings are just waiting for the Mutas to confirm the army is being pulled out of the way so that he can go in and do a massive attack. Here come the Mutas ravaging the natural mineral line here. SCP is being pulled, but a decent amount of damage already being done. Distan currently at 100 supply versus 172 from Shibby. The Medivacs are not with this army, so that Stinford needs to try and get that healed up because Shibby might be looking to come through the front door any second now.
Yeah, he has got a huge number of Banelings on the field. He's actually got 19 of them already. He's getting his Infestation bit behind this, the 2-2 upgrades, and the +1 air attack. But there's still the risk of Widow Mines. Luckily for Shibby, there's only 5 of them, and they are scattered around quite nicely everywhere, ready to try and deal with this. But ooh, in comes a lot of zombies, but big Widow Mine hit there. That is not what Shibby would have wanted. In comes more units. The Banelings are getting some connections. Widow Mines are still sitting everywhere, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Shibby is able to break through. It's 110 supply above his opponent, takes out the Siege 10, is flooding into the 4th base, is able to force a lift there, and of course the Mutalisks are still dealing some good damage.
That's right. I think the natural expansion of Distan is going to find itself under attack very, very shortly. Indeed, nothing in that bunker as well. He can just waltz in. And, ooh, nice Widow Mine hit, but I doubt it's going to be enough at this point. Lots of Banelings coming in via the bunker, exploding on the ramp, and Distan down to 49 supply versus 179, even gooping up the starport, because, hey, why the heck not? And there's the GG. Well played. Shibby wins game number 1.